For more than 27 million followers of His Holiness Gyalwang Drukpa, who is one of the most famous faces of Himalayan Buddhism, defines faith, love, togetherness and pious belief in God. His Holiness Gyalwang Drukpa, born in 1963 as Jigme Pema Wangchen, is the 12th Drukpa of the Drukpa lineage. The head of Drukpa sect believes in live to love philosophy, to use kindness and meet the challenges of the modern world. An exclusive interview with Newzstreet Media, His Holiness talks about Buddhism, biggest Buddhist festival Naropa and more.
To me, the teachings of Naropa is very much connected with the nature. The Lord Naropa said nothing but just to keep relationship within your nature, with your own nature. That is very much the principle of his teaching. So, follower of Naropa, for example, like myself, we try our best to keep the relationship within yourself and the nature of the country, nature of the nature, and all the elements, for example. We live on all the elements. We can't survive without naturing the nature. So therefore, we are really keeping ourselves together with the nature. And we are preserving the nature, saving the nature. And environmental issue is the most important issue in our practice as a follower of Naropa. And not only Naropa, principally speaking, Lord Buddha's teaching is very much emphasized about the nature and how important the nature is. So of course, we as a Buddhist, not only just the Naropa followers, we all have to take the principal responsibility to look after the nature in order to benefit the beings. Obviously, I mean, impression is marvelous, you know. I mean, everybody feels that way, I think. So it's a marvelous. I think normally we can't really keep the balance between the external richness and the internal richness. External richness is something that we are really looking for, but while the external richness comes in, we tend to have a kind of a tendency to forget the inner richness. So there's no balance. Yes, because Buddhism is not an ism. It is the way of life. In fact, it is a wrong terminology we are using always, saying that ism, Buddhism, and something ism. Ism is not a very nice way of expressing. So we have to really know how to really take everything in our way of life, day-to-day life. This is nothing but just way of one's own development of our own life. It's not religion. It is not an ism. It is just a way of life. That's not right, actually. Meditation needs to be combined together with the humanitarian activities. The minute you separate these two in your life, you may not be able to do anything. So therefore, most important anyway, a part of your practice is to marry these two together. The activities of humanitarian interaction with the meditation, samadhi, vipassana, all these things has to be practiced along with the activities of humanitarian. So this is a very key point of the practice.